Hello everyone, how y'all doing? I am back. Yes, it has been a long time since I made a video and it's time to catch up. There is a bunch of stuff that happened while I was away. As you guys know, the last con I did NDK in Denver and I drove out there because I also planned to do my own little personal road trip. So I did have a bunch of fun out there. But the con itself, we did the show. Great show as always. The people in the Rocky Mountain area, they appreciate us coming out there. They treat us really well. We bring a lot of, of the more of the mature content to the area. So they do enjoy that. That's been growing there as far as the area itself. They do have an 18 plus area, which is a great thing. So that one is pretty good for them. So we're pretty happy about that. But the show itself always does really well for us. We enjoy it. Always great things. So that one went pretty well. And then from there, I did my own little road trip, went to finally see the Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, did some bike riding. Yes, I'm including this because it was a lot of fun for me. And then finally came back. So now that I'm back in the saddle, it took a little while to catch up. But let's go over the main things people are probably all going to be asking about and wanting to know more about. So let's start with the most obvious one is Kamen Rider. As far as Kamen Rider goes, that title now is really deep into kind of like I would say the approval slash almost replication phase. So what it is that we've submitted everything to it's not a mystery, it's Toei, to look it over. They've corrected copyrights. They're now correcting some of the booklet stuff as far as adding copyrights, adding some stuff here and there. So that's all getting done. But the packaging itself is completely done. So we are pretty happy about that. They do know about all the extras on there and all that. We want to see if they need more time for approval on that. But the actual authoring is complete. The print materials are complete. So really right now we're just waiting for the final approvals from Toei and then it goes into official replication. So that's great news for us. We're really excited about that. And I think you guys should be pretty excited about it too, because yes, you're finally going to have that in your hand. So I would say, I've been asked about it over and over. I would say probably in the next 30 days, we'll be shipping them. That's my best guess right now. I'm hoping that we can do it sooner, but I would say 30 days because we're actually going to have to like do the numbering of them and do all that stuff here. We are trying to make it, 1,000, it is a limited edition. It is that type of thing. So you'll be able to keep it and do that type of stuff with it. I think people may buy one extra never to open and one that they will be using, but whatever works. But yes, this is all now deep into the phase, and I do think we're in the home stretch, guys. I don't foresee any issues. Talking about issues, let's go to Fudoh. Fudoh really didn't have issues in the sense of technical issues. The issues with Fudoh was just approvals. I was kind of surprised how long the approvals were taking. In a sense, because we just included the extras that were on the old DVD, like the Mike interview and a couple other interviews and the commentary, but the publisher wanted to approve them again. So that took extra time and effort, but that is now approved. We're given the go ahead. We had to make one correction on the sleeve for a credit name. So now we're into the replication phase, guys. So that one I would expect would be shipping in the next 2 weeks. Remember, that one is going to come with a poster in there. That one is going to have an outer sleeve. That one's going to have everything, I think will look very cool. So we're pretty excited about that. And we look forward to the release of that. As far as other titles go, let's see. Fudo and like Kamen Rider were the two big ones. But now the other thing too is we just announced it. I did a quick thing. Was Kitty's fetish favorites. So that's the next set of adult titles coming down. And I did say I would announce something different for that. We've been noticing how the storefront exclusives have been doing very well. So we wanted to do something to make it an exclusive version of some of our adult stuff. So as far as that goes, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually doing a reversible cover. You know, our covers right now, we actually have to tame them down because we do conventions, we do all that kind of stuff. But what we're going to do is make a reversible cover where the reversible cover is very graphic. It's going to be closer to the Japanese cover. It'll be very, you know, you'll see everything and you'll have that. Now, that type of product you'll only be able to get through the storefront. You can buy, of course, the normal version through the through other dealers, through Amazon and through that. But as far as the reversible cover version, that one can only be bought through your storefront. There will be no difference in the pricing. So definitely, you know, if you're a collector and you like that kind of stuff, we will be doing that for you on the adult titles. Now, besides the that, we are now, you know, I did mention that Samurai Fiction, we are going to try and start getting done on that. We're just waiting on materials on it. We do have more adult materials besides the fetish favorites we just announced that we are working on as well. The other thing too is we're about to I can announce it pretty much because the deal is done. We will be putting out Canacone. Remember Canacone from the same guy who did Lady vs. Butler? That one we will be doing, and that one, you know, we're going to do a Blu-ray on it. Same thing with Genshiken. There'll be a Genshiken 1 and Genshiken 2. You know, and we will have the little minis, the DX and all that kind of thing. So Genshiken and Canacone, we will be releasing finally on Blu-ray. Those are two great titles, did very well for us, and you'll be seeing them. Before you ask, yeah, Kushibiki Unbalanced was never really a big seller for us. It didn't do as well as the actual Genshiken. The funny thing in Japan, if I remember, it was the opposite. Kushibiki Unbalanced was much more popular than Genshiken. So, you know, it's just the way it is, I guess. So we wound up where, yeah, we're going to do the Genshiken, we're going to do Canacone. I don't have dates yet, don't have anything on it. There are even more titles coming down that we're paying for and taking care of. You'll get that. The other thing, too, is Chubra. As you know, Yara's been working on that with Carl and with everyone here. I believe it's in the final mixing stages. The dub is pretty much complete. I am hoping that we will be able to get that out pretty soon. So that is all coming down. Now, that covers our production end. All right, everyone, take two. Let's see if we could get this done. I did catch a little cold out there, so my throat is not in the best condition, but I didn't want to not get these videos done. Like we were saying, that covers the production, but as far as Media Blasters go, we also, a big project, you know, we did it last year, is AnimeNJ. AnimeNJ is something that we were really proud of. We did it with Sakamoto-san and, you know, Ninja vs. Shark, the premiere, and all that kind of stuff. So it worked pretty well for us. We wanted to continue that. This year, the big guest is Lotus Juice. So before my throat dies, again, Lotus Juice, you know him from Persona, the rapper. Very big in that world. We were really excited to be able to get him. He, in a way, is a New Jersey native, I believe, in that, you know, he's been here. We wanted to come and do a show here. So we took the opportunity to get him. And, you know, he'll be at the show. Just remember, we wanted to bring up a couple things about that. With Lotus Juice, he will be performing on Friday, Saturday. It will be limited seating. So the thing is please do show up early enough and make sure that, you know, you can get kind of a line ticket or get something so that you can get on the line early enough. Now, we don't want the same people at both. So obviously Friday, Saturday, we should have different people, and we will make sure of that. But he will also be doing autographs, and he will be doing signings. He will be doing a panel. So again, his big days are Friday and Saturday. Show up early. Just hang around, do the con thing. You know, we have lots of other stuff going on. We have the cosplay going on, which is going to be a big event this year. Much bigger than last year. There's a grand prize of like $1,000. There's a children's event part of it on Sunday. where kids can cosplay. We do have cosplay guests. We have everything going on with that. We will have a maid cafe. We will have a burlesque at night. You know, that will all be doing. And we will, of course, this year we're going to actually add model kits where you're going to be able to, you know, we'll have a model kit area. You'll see the model kits. You'll be able to, you know, kind of build model kits. You'll learn about it, all that kind of thing. We're going to have some, in a sense, a workshop for that. We do have, of course, the Artist Alley and Dealer Room, and we have a lot more guests. You know, we have Brittany Lauder, we have Matt Shipman, we have Jonah Scott, Caitlin Barr, Mark Swinter, we have Emily Kramer. You'll be able to, we have about 8-9 guests, and we're also announcing one more pretty soon. As long as everything happens with the paperwork, which I think will. So you have a lot to choose from. So let me end this video before I die again, is that definitely get your tickets now. It is going to be, we moved it to Hasbrook Heights because the place in Woodcliff Lake kind of shut down. And it's closer to the city, easier for parking, easier for everything else. But I think you guys will enjoy it. There's only so many people we can fit, and I'm not sure, especially with Lotus Juice, all the guests and everything going on, how much the capacity can hold. So I would suggest you get the tickets ahead of time. If not, come down, and I think hopefully it'll be okay. But there'll be a lot of events, a lot of things going on. It's a full-blown con, and I look forward to seeing you all. And I'll make a better video than I just did right now on the AnimeNJ, but I did want to get out about Lotus Juice and about some of the events going on. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Take care.